Hello guys, welcome to EUROVIPLay, the channel for every single Eurovision lover. So, what we have today? Woo, excitement! Well, I will tell my prediction about the second semi-final for Eurovision 2023 at Liverpool. I have to admit that it's very difficult to choose 10 entries from this second semi-final. Why? Because many of the entries has a video. We haven't seen a live performance, but I will tell what I think one by one on the video of the running order, and let's see who will qualify to the final by my predictions. Okay, let's go. Let's have a look. Let's go. Oh my God. Who will be the qualifiers?
If we could get back to the start.
Okay, so we have Denmark with Rayleigh, Breaking My Heart.
Breaking my heart. If we could get back to the start.
My prediction with this entry is so difficult because one part of me is telling me that a lot of young guys will be voting for him and he may pass through. But the other part is telling me when I need to choose between all of them, that is not going to pass through. You know, it's a shame because everybody can be at the final, and I need to choose. So I'm sorry for Denmark and for the Eurovision fans from Denmark, but I put this entry as not qualified for the final. So let's carry on to the next one. Let's carry on. Brunette, Armenia, future lover. I decide to be good, too good, too good. I need to leave this because I love this song. I love it. Okay, so what I think about Armenia, Brunette, well, this song is going straight to the final. Still need to see the live performance, but I think she will do a very good live performance. I really love this song, and I can see this entry at the final. Romania, Theodore Andriy, DGT off on. Okay, so what do I think about this entry? I think this entry will not qualify. He has a very strong vocal, but the staging for me is like a bit of messed up. Let's say like that. There are many different things. It doesn't match to me with what he's singing. I'm really sorry, but this is the way I feel it, Maybe I will get wrong and he passed through to the final, but in my prediction, Romania don't pass to the final. So let's carry on and let's go to the next one. Let's go. Estonia, Alika, Bridges.
Now I see myself building up a world
of
bridges. You will find a way to begin again.
Okay. So what do I think about this entry from Estonia? Bridges from Alika. Well, I really like this entry, to be honest. I love her voice and, the song, it gets into my heart. So, I really like it. Will she be qualifying? Will people vote? Because this year, people are voting for, and there is no jury. I would like to see her at the final, to be honest. I think people will love to see her also. So I put this entry as qualified for the final. So let's carry on to the next one. Let's carry on. Belgium, Gustav, Because of you, get going crazy. I carry on. Okay, so what I think about this entry? Well, I did the reaction of this entry long time ago. I was in another channel talking in Spanish with two friends. The name of the channel is EUROVIPLAY. I invite you to have a look this channel. Also, it is in Spanish, but they have subtitles and you can see a lot of reaction about every single country. I am making a reaction also with them in a few videos, but in Spanish. Now, that time when I did the reaction, I did like it, you know. I was feeling that late 80s, flow, and I did like it, to be honest. But I need to admit that this song is growing with time. And when I saw him live at Barcelona Eurovision Party, I like it even more. So I think Gustav with Because of You is going to pass through to the final. Let's carry on to the next. Let's carry on.
broken
Cyprus,
heart.
Andrew, Lambro, Break a Broken Heart. What I think about this entry? Well, I'm dying to see his live performance. I have seen in TikTok a few high notes from him. To be honest, I think he will do a very good live performance. And I think this entry will be at the final. So, well done, Andrew. Looking forward to see you on the stage on the second semi-final at Eurovision 2023 in Liverpool. Let's carry on to the next one. Iceland, Divya Power. Okay, so Dilja with Power is a type of song that I don't feel it so much for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it happened. And I need to be honest with you guys, what I feel. But at the same time, I have to be honest, and I think a lot of people like and love this entry and will be voting for her. I can see that she has a lot of energy on the stage and her voice is powerful, but for me, it's not the entry that I will put at the final. But at the end, people will be voting for this entry, and I can see Iceland at the final. Let's carry on to this. Victor Bernicons, what they say.
Make sure no one loses the way.
So what I think about this entry? Well, to be honest, I really would love to see the live performance to really decide about if it will pass through to the final or not. But we haven't seen anything. And I'm a bit confused. I put this entry as not qualifying for the final at Eurovision 2023. Sorry. Next, Blanca, Poland, solo. Choyo, choyo, solo, solo. Okay, so what do I think, Blanca? Right. I got a feeling. I have it as, I have to say, not qualifying for the final. But I am having a feeling that people are watching too much this entry. Maybe we have a surprise. Who knows? But for me, it's a non-qualifying entry for the final at Eurovision. So let's carry on for the next one. Let's carry on. Slovenia. Joker out, Carpe Diem. Sleep. Slovenia, Carpe Diem, Joker out definitely will be at the final. of Eurovision 2023. The good atmosphere they create on the stage. He sings very well. The song is really cool. I really like it since the first moment I listened to it. And I think people also like it. And I can see them on the final. Let's carry on to the next one. Georgia, Iru, Echo. Will be better day, will be better day now. I think it's like that. Okay, so what I think about Georgia entry. Georgia, well done. This year you deserve to be at the final. And I hope you will. I think this entry will qualify. Iru has a really good song and I was very surprised when I heard at Barcelona Eurovision party the song on the live performance was really good and also she looks like such a sweet lady. So yes, Iru, go to the final. Let's carry on to the next one. San Marino, kick jazz like an animal. I think this entry will not be able to pass through to the final. Also, I think many people are not very much into this entry. Also, myself. So, I'm sorry. Let's carry on to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Austria. Ella is Alena. Who the hell is Edgar? Okay, so what do I think about this entry? Well, I really like the song. It's a lot of fun also when you watch the video. It makes you feel like dancing, and do all this thing with the hands. It's funny in a good way, but we haven't seen a live performance of this entry, even though I think this entry at the end will be able to pass through to the final. You know, I think it will be a lot of fun to watch them on the stage. I can't wait to see her live performance. Albania, Alina and Familia Helendi. Duye. Okay, so what do I think? I have something inside of me who is telling me that will go through, but other parts of me is telling me it's not going to pass through. The part that say that it will go through is that because I think her voice is really nice. She has a really beautiful voice. And the song is a very traditional Albanian folk, and I like it. I like it personally. But I had to be realistic on this entry. The staging is where they are not really strong. And people will be voting this year. There is no jury who can give point because of her beautiful voice. And because of that, I think this entry will not be able to pass through. I'm really sorry for the Albanian Eurofan, but I wish maybe I'm wrong, but this is what I think because of what I told you before. So let's carry on to the next one. Let's carry on. Right, Lithuania, Monica Linkit, stay. About this entry, what I think is that at the beginning, when I listened to it, I wasn't very keen on it. To be honest, I wasn't feeling the song. Then I start listening and listening, and then I start looking at the lyrics properly, and at the end, I realized that it's a really good song, and I think people will be voting for this entry and will pass through to the final. I don't know what she will do on the stage. It's very important this year. It's one of the entries that I have doubts. With Albania, I think they will be fighting for this position at the final. Okay? So let's see what happens. Let's carry on to the next one. Australia, bonjour, promise. What do I think about this entry? Well, I need to see a live performance. Obviously, I choose already 9 to go through to the final. So obviously this entry, I put it as qualified to the final. Why? Because, I think they have a lot of experience singing. So they will do a really good performance on the stage at Eurovision. I have no doubt about it. The song is not the type of music that I will get mad about it, but I recognize that it's very well produced and, it's a song that people will vote for. I'm sure about it and I can see Australia again on the final. Okay, so before I go, I want to tell something. This is my prediction, but it's a prediction that I will not have any problem to change some of the entries who I have said no to the ones I say yes. Why? Because I told you before, the live performance, we haven't seen live performance of many entries and everything can change. Let's see what happened. Thank you for watching till this point. Thank you for your support. I always have to say this. I'm sorry, but I'm very thankful because people are subscribing. I have a lot of views. I mean, for me, they are a lot of views. Maybe for other people, no. But for me, it's yes, and I feel really thank you. So, okay, I send a big kiss to all the Eurovision fans and to all the countries from the second semi-final. Next video will be here very soon, and let's enjoy Eurovision together, united by music. Speak to you soon, guys. Bye!